But back to
Um,
Indiana.
Back to Indiana. You know what? We talked about it last week on our video, and this was after Indiana got some wins. They're going into the week facing USC, UCLA, and I remember saying that I think Indiana can come out of that getting one win. And I remember in my head, I was like, I should say like they could get two wins, but I was like, I don't feel that confident in them. Um, I got some messages about it too. They're like, oh, you're such a homer, or whatever. And I was like, I'm only a homer about Indiana when they're actually have the chance of doing well. And that actually has been the last few seasons. They've just been plagued with injuries. And this year, they finally have things locked together, which is pretty insane. Getting four set wins over USC, UCLA on the road on the West Coast, both of those games also starting at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's an insane thing to do on back, with a day in between. I think they look incredible. Those were the first back-to-back ranked Big Ten wins in program history. I think Avery Tatum is doing a phenomenal job. Candy Alonso Corsellis is doing a phenomenal job. There was a point, I think it was the UCLA match, where, and I went back and watched this because I got a DM about it, but there's a point where Avery Tatum, who one of those players that she's their opposite. If you haven't watched her, she's super fun, but like as locked in as it gets. And you could tell like she kind of just like took a few plays off and they call a timeout. Aird pulls her to the side, clearly like gets in on her, and then from then on she just went off. And I was like, that's a perfect example of Steve Aird knows how to coach these players. She had 31 kills at over 350 in both matches. Like, I don't know. I'm excited about this group because I think for the last few years, Indiana's just like had injuries like mid or late in the season that have like hindered them from making the tournament. And it's been, I mean, as someone who grew up in Indiana in Bloomington and grew up watching this program that hasn't been to the tournament, I think since 2012. I don't know. It's just fun to watch and I'm pumped for them and deservedly so. It's not like I'm hyping them up because they're average. Like they're doing really well.